Walaikum assalam. Good morning, students. Sit down. So today, you have been here at Canton Public School and College for searching knowledge. So what is education? You have to understand this from the very core of education. So from me, if we come to this term of education, I find education is not the merely of achieving knowledge, but also pursue knowledge for whole life and to imply the knowledge in your practical life, in your country, in your society, and in your family. So education is must. Today's part, I will discuss before you how education gives us the light and benefits us. Yes, I find education is the most core thing that must need to every society, because where is education, there is light. Where there is no education, there is no light. There is darkness. So, flying on the wings of education, we can fly in the sky. Just like the motto, sky is the limit. That means that the boundless of your life to go ahead, to find the strategy in your life to get the proper utilization, to make your success fruitful, outstanding, and more authentic in your day-to-day life. So, but what the importance in this time and how we can make our life beautiful through education? You know that today the world is getting more challenged by the touches of technology, and how the technology becoming our life easier, comfortable, and more pragmatic. You can touch the Google and you can search the knowledge from there. You have the access of YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and now the AI, artificial intelligence. So I would like to request all of you to learn through the proper utilization of technology. If you think that's in our country, that's in Bangladesh, or you find that in our country the guardians, especially in our rural areas, they don't think that's the using of technology is the more fruitful for the student's life. But I find you must have the access of technology, because once upon a time in our Indian subcontinent, you know that once upon a time when the British colonial rule was imposed in the Indian subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, there the education was available in English medium, English language. So Bengali Muslims and Indian Muslims betrayed to take the education in English language, and that is why they get lag behind. And now the time, if we don't accept the technology, we will lag behind. And another way, I have taken the education, I have taken all the things that's related between it, but how can I go ahead? You are very young minds. And in your young minds, I find it's the necessity of the practice of truthfulness, honesty, perseverance, and learning in day-to-day life. Learning in day-to-day life is must. If you think that I will study for 2 days and I will not study for 3 days, that will not happen. If you think that I will not practice honesty, truthfulness, good mannerism, respecting others, accepting the norms in the classroom, or if you think that I am not binding my life in the social or religion customs, that will be dangerous for you. And that is why you must have the truthfulness, honesty, following the elders. That's you must have to have in your life. So, and finally, my speech is very shorter. Finally, what you should do in your day-to-day life. Technology will offer some benefits in your life, not some, but it will be more than some. But only the technology will not make your life easier, but it can make your life more difficult. And how that can be happen? How that can happen? That can be happen if you think that I only use technologies without making any boundaries. Think that if your country, even a country have the atomic bomb, but if they don't use it proper way, that means that there can be distractions for human civilization. That's why some of you have the access of internet, but you must have a boundary. How you can use the internet, how can you use the AI, how you can use the mobile phone, how you can use the computer. Okay, there must have a boundary. With a boundary, you will be limitless and you will be harmful. That will be harmful for your life. And that is why must have to have in your life the boundaries in learning through online and this internet era. You must have this, but practice with a boundary. As you must have education. Without education, your life cannot be proceed. Go ahead. You must have education. At the same time, you must have in the skills boundary in your life. That's way you can find a beautiful, enjoyable studentship and student life, education and its opportunities and prosperity. So today that is all. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Okay, bye.